Jason Statham's tough guy persona has made him one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood. He ushered in a new era of action movies with his role in the Transporter trilogy, and his high-octane films have grossed billions at the box office. Statham has become a household name by starring in huge action franchises like The Fast and Furious and The Expendables, and his success at the box office has made him incredibly rich. At the time of producing this video, his net worth stood at about $90 million. He uses all that cash to buy fabulous mansions, fast cars, and expensive watches. Here's a look at how Jason Statham spends his millions. Before he became an action superstar, Jason Statham had a brief but successful career as a model. He appeared in campaigns for major fashion brands like Tommy Hilfiger, Levi's, and French Connection. He was soon discovered by Guy Ritchie, who cast him in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. The film was a huge success, earning $80 million at the box office. However, Statham earned just $6,937 for his role in the film. From there, Statham's Hollywood career skyrocketed and his paydays quickly increased. From 2002 to 2017, Statham's films generated an estimated $1.5 billion at the US box office. His biggest payday came from the Fast and Furious spin-off Hobbs & Shaw, for which he earned $20 million, the exact same amount earned by his co-star The Rock. Jason Statham may blow up houses on the big screen, but in real life he enjoys fixing them up. He and his wife Rosie Huntington Whitley recently purchased a $7 million four-story mansion in London, and they're currently renovating the historic home. They want to make the 7-bedroom mansion the perfect place to raise their young son. The couple also purchased a $10.6 million 3-bedroom townhouse in London, which they plan to use as a rental property. It's always nice to have some passive income coming in. Who knows how long Statham can keep the fisticuffs going on the big screen? He does a lot of his own stunts, and if he wants to have a lengthy career like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Bruce Willis, he's going to have to avoid injuries. Statham and his wife sold their 3,909 square foot Malibu beach house so they could have some extra cash to buy their new UK properties. The couple pocketed $18.5 million from the sale, which is a nice return on investment considering Statham only paid $10 million for the property back in 2009. Statham probably misses his Malibu beach house because it's quite stunning. It features a mid-century minimalist interior and has Belgian oak floors. The Burmese teak deck of the beach house overlooks the Pacific Ocean, and the brick fireplace in the open-concept living room is surrounded by spacious shelves that are perfect for storing firewood. Even though Statham spends a lot of time in his native England, he hasn't abandoned California completely. He and his wife still own a sprawling 5,600 square foot mansion in Beverly Hills, worth about $12.9 million. The kitchen of Statham's Beverly Hills mansion is sleek and stylish with a bit of rustic flair thrown in for good measure. It's decked out in white paint and equipped with stainless steel appliances and fixtures. It has 3 ovens, wooden slats on the ceilings, and a large kitchen island. It's the perfect place to whip up a protein shake or cook an omelet. The mansion is filled with giant skylights and huge glass doors that bring in a lot of natural light. Statham's Beverly Hills mansion is also eco-friendly and has finishings made from reclaimed driftwood. The huge open-concept living room has a cozy feel thanks to the roaring fireplace, simple and elegant sofas, and wicker chairs. It's definitely one of the most comfortable rooms in the mansion. After a long day of martial arts and crashing cars, Statham likes to relax in his beautiful backyard. He can chill on the patio and enjoy the outdoor fireplace, or cool off in the pool. The adjoining hot tub is essential because going toe-to-toe with The Rock undoubtedly puts a lot of strain on Statham's muscles. Pretty much every Fast and Furious star has an epic car collection, and Jason Statham is no exception. Statham is clearly a fan of Audis because he owns 2 incredible Audi R8s, one in black and the other in white. Each of Statham's R8s is equipped with a 430 horsepower V8 engine, and they can go from 0 to 60 in just 4 seconds. Statham's R8s weren't cheap. They're worth about $208,100 a piece. The coolest car in Statham's collection might just be his $354,000 orange Lamborghini Murcielago LP. Statham's Lambo is incredibly fast and very rare. It can go from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds and is one of only 4,000 built during the car's 10-year production run. It's also very similar to the one he drove in the Transporter. Perhaps that's why he decided to purchase one for himself. Is there any sports car more quintessential than the Porsche 911? Statham probably agrees because he purchased a $293,200 Porsche 911 GT2 in 2009. The GT2 can go from 0 to 60 miles an hour in only 3.7 seconds. Going from 0 to 100 miles an hour takes a mere 7.4 seconds. Thanks to a compact 3.6-liter turbocharged engine that puts out 444 horsepower, the GT2 can reach a top speed of 204 miles an hour. Talk about fast and furious. If Statham ever takes over the role of James Bond from Daniel Craig, he'll be prepared because he owns a $316,000 Aston Martin DBS with a 510 horsepower 6-liter V12 engine. Staying true to his UK roots, Statham also owns a $122,700 Jaguar XJR with a supercharged 5-liter V8 that puts out 543 horsepower and 503 foot-pounds of torque. Statham has impeccable style, and that's clearly evident by the watches he wears. He's particularly fond of Rolexes, especially rare and vintage ones. Statham owns a $25,000 Rolex Explorer 2, a $12,000 Rolex Submariner, and a $585,000 Rolex Daytona. $585,000 for a Rolex Daytona may seem like a lot, but keep in mind that a Rolex Daytona owned by Paul Newman recently sold at auction for $17.8 million. So $585,000 is a steal. Statham collects more than just Rolexes. He also owns a Patek Philippe Nautilus worth $63,000. Jason Statham's earning power is increasing every year. He earned just $20,760 for Snatch, but his salary increased to $450,000 for the Italian Job and $750,000 for the Transporter. Statham took home $5 million for his starring role in Crank 2: High Voltage, and if his success at the box office continues, he could easily earn more than $20 million for future films. Mechanic Resurrection earned $109.4 million at the box office. The Expendables earned $274 million worldwide, and The Expendables 3 earned $215 million worldwide. Better yet, The Meg earned $527.8 million worldwide, and Hobbs & Shaw made $758 million worldwide. Statham will likely be a box office powerhouse for many years to come.
Hope you're right about this.
Here's a fun fact. Did you know that Jason Statham was once a professional diver? He even competed at the 1990 Commonwealth Games in Auckland, New Zealand. This was before he became a model and actor, and we're not surprised he made the switch. Olympic athletes earn $37,500 for each gold medal they earn, which means Statham probably wouldn't be a multimillionaire if he remained a professional diver. That's it, folks. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to this channel for more great videos.